Usually the Thorns are the ones that say we expect to get multiple points every time we play at Providence Park. Sam Lady can actually say he's done something like that. Ball played centrally, held by Fuller. Wings a shot on the inside netting, and Angel City has shocked the Thorns 8.5 minutes into the game.
What I love about this is just patience. Look at the time and space that Giselle Thompson has. And instead of just trying to whip it into the box, finding a player, she picks a player out, Kennedy Fuller, and then what a strike that is. That is a good look because you can see she just rolls her defender. Sam Coffey can't get tight enough, and then she gets all of it, finds its way to that far post.
Yeah, Gordon could not save it at the line, so it is a corner. Ball across, a baseman up for it. Turner! Raylan Turner equalizes for the Thorns!
I just spoke about this a few moments ago. Why not send this ball in directly? Give yourself a chance because it is a vulnerability of this Angel City team. We saw it in the first game against San Diego. Everybody is zonal marking. No one's picking up players, especially in that wide area. Look at Raylan Turner, completely wide open. You got players lunging. Sarah Gordon Anderson's trying to make her way over, but Turner, all she has to do is make contact, keep it on frame. She does just that.
For Macy Bell. Crnogorcevic. Slung inside, Fishlock! Game 200 as good as ever. Jess Fishlock pulls the rain ahead on the road in North Carolina.
This all starts from a really good ball out the back from Jordan Bugg. And Jess Fishlock actually starts the motion. It's a really good little flick down the line for Crnogorcevic. Great run inside as well. And that's such a good finish from Jess Fishlock. I like this from Ricardo, picks Jess Fishlock out. What a finish that is. As soon as she prepares the shot to take the touch, great strike. Murphy's got no chance in that moment. And she deserves that. I have a feeling there'll be some other goalkeepers that will be looking to take that spot as well.
Fishlock coming after it. That gets sent away. There's never been a dearth of talent in the goalkeeping pool. Whoa! That hit from way outside! And Murphy gets beat top bins! Oh, that goal is nuts!
What a goal from Jordan Bugg. I cannot believe my eyes. That's probably one of the best goals I've ever seen in the NWSL, playing or commentating. It is such a great strike. Doesn't really have any backlift on it. She looks shocked herself. Look at this preparation touch. What a strike. My goodness. Look at this from Jordan Bugg. We spoke about her pre-game defensive display. We're not going to see a better goal than that. I haven't seen one in a long time. Catches that so well. What a goal.
Otherworldly optimistic about what Jordan Bugg is going to be in this league and potentially moving forward on an international stage. Manaka through, O'Sullivan cuts, ball bounces in front and goes inside the post. North Carolina gets one back. Gomez, it is a one-goal game.
She tries to look like she's hitting it on the outside of the foot. It was quite a weird one, really. I'm not quite sure what Laura Harvey's appealing for. Maybe a handball on Denise O'Sullivan. It's a lovely little ball from Manaka on the outside. Denise O'Sullivan does well to keep it alive. Gomez, I don't think she's going for goal in that moment, but who cares? Jess Fishlock tries to carry it in. It was quite a weird one from Gomez. Maybe she did mean that. It was difficult to tell. But again, game on.
Lowe steps up and scores. Wondering what the celebration was going to be like, but right now she's in a crowded huddle of happy teammates. 1-0 Kansas City. And there she goes.
The Queen steps up with authority, with assurance. This is no problem for Lo LaBonta. She takes her time, takes aims, and just buries this with such assurance and confidence. Gives Kansas City the lead. Good attacking piece of play that led to this penalty. But that's your captain, Miss Automatic.
Captain versus captain that time. The scoreboard and the clock upfield that's picked off. They're also going up against a very good Kansas City team in transition here. A step behind the defense. Chawinga, empty net, 2-0. That should do it. Goals in 2 straight games for last year's Golden Boot and most valuable player, Chawinga.
Chawinga is so resilient. She will not stop for 90-plus minutes, always looking for an opportunity to punish teams, and Kansas City will count on their most revered superstar of an NWSL era, Chawinga. Ball over the top from Haley Mace. She gets position on Bernal. Kingsbury comes up, preventative, aggressive, just can't quite keep possession. Chawinga continues her run, falls kindly to her beyond the goalkeeper. She's not gonna miss from there.
Huff off her right foot, through the air, Sears disrupts, Anderson scores! Joelle Anderson! The first goal at PayPal Park in 2025.
And here Joelle Anderson says, I'm gonna add my list to that. Here is the ball in from Huff. It just wreaks some havoc because it gets flicked on, and then Anderson, great technique. She steadies her body, gets her feet in the right spot, and then with the inside of her foot, a bigger surface, she can direct it a little better and place it in the side netting. Oh, Lund almost had it. Last week, Anderson gets the assist. This week, she says, all right, he can pick it. I can volley at the top of the box, too.
It's Sonis off her right foot. Borges, header, Huff. Toss has some trouble with that one. Lima jumps on it. Here's that speed for Lima. The rookie takes off. Kunananji stays with her. The rookie shoots. Wow!
Carly Lima arrives. Carly Lima, go on, girl. Off a step, he's actually a little worried here. Taylor Huff sends it right back into the mix, but it's this work rate. From the 6-yard box, coast to coast, Carly Lima picks up the ball, and here she has one thing on her mind. A shot from distance. No way a goalkeeper is stopping that. It is tucked so perfectly in the upper corner. Watch this. Ah, mamma mia, that is beautiful.
Here's Dali, quickly closed down. Got the luck of the bounce. Has 2 options to the right. Corley keeps it in play. Gets past Rabano. Corley across the 6, and it's poked in! At the back post, it's Maria Sanchez. From Gia Corley, who scored on our debut, and this time sets the table.
And this is incredible from Corley on the inline, and unfortunate bounce for Rabano, but I love this ball across. It's flat. It gets a little bit of a deflection there, but credit Maria Sanchez for going in on goal. She's getting anything on it she can, leaves her feet. This is a great opening goal, and the fans are absolutely loving this at Snapdragon.
With the way Ali Sintnor does press and likes to step and tackle, it makes sense to try to dispossess.
Corley opens it up for Cascarino. Driving forward. Driving at Tejada. Cascarino gets away from her, and it's in the back of the net for the 2nd time. The Wave double their lead. Adriana Leon with the final touch.
Well, it's all this buildup, and look at all the space that Cascarino gets. She drives into this inside area, taking on Tejada, goes to her right, takes one extra touch, gets it across, and it's Leon who does an incredible job just getting in front of this. But look at the run from Cascarino. I thought she might go to goal herself, but she knew exactly what she was doing. She drew players across and then put some pace on the ball.
Sornosa attempting to pull one back at the hour mark at Snapdragon Stadium. There's Sornosa! Oh! Struck with surgical precision! The Utah Royals cut into the lead!
Very dangerous position from the outside back, and look at this. Sornosa just steps up. It is accurate as can be, going right into that near side netting. This is incredibly difficult technically to get up and over the wall and getting away from Sheridan. What a well-struck free kick from the midfielder.
World Cup winning pedigree on display. And a lifeline for the Utah Royals. Frazier doing really well to connect the dots. That's a lovely ball. Oh! We are level! The ball threaded through, and Mina Tanaka hit it true. Laces through the heart of the ball. 2-2 at Snapdragon Stadium.
They have completely flipped the script. Look at the movement right here. One touch play, getting forward, combining, drawing out Dali, and the turn from Ali Sitnor, the pace of pass to Tanaka, and look at that finish. Sheridan's coming hard, but this is a great against the grain ball from Ali Sitnor. A wonderful finish. She just knows at the last moment she's got to lift this because Sheridan is coming very hard to close down the angle. A wonderful goal from the Utah Royals. The players buy in, they do it, they're executing it, and there's a difference.
Oh, ball given away. Corley! Into the upper V! A gift from the Utah Royals, which Gia Corley unwrapped with gusto.
That elation for the fans here at Snapdragon, but absolutely gut-wrenching for Mandy McGlynn, playing that right up the middle, and a great finish. They try to recover. You can see how disheartening that is for them right after getting the equalizer.
If you're just a fan of the league, you're going to be excited for how Fabrice Gatral wants this Houston Dash team to play. I think Joseph gets around, shoots and scores! Jamise Joseph! Well, she muscles it away, and Chicago leads.
Well, this is what the Stars have to be great at. It is one pass, one run, and Jamise Joseph picking the ball off of Nielsen, and then you have to put the ball in the back of the net when you create these chances. If you rely on good structured defense, quick counterattacks, you need players like this. Great finish from Joseph, just tucks it away as she gets pulled down. You can see the reaction from all of the Stars players. That goal means a lot to this squad.
Olivieri looking for the equalizer for Houston. Middle of the six, and it's a goal! Paige Nielsen, the center back. We're level.
She gets beat in a 1v1 situation, so she knows if there is a set piece, she can be effective. That is brilliant from Sophie Schmidt. Inside of the left boot, flicks it towards goal, and then Nielsen says, I will take it. I'll take this little weird deflection, pop it into the top netting. That's a great reaction from this Dash squad.
Doyon.
Oh, what a pass.
Up ahead to Ryan, breaks free. Looking for Sheehan. Doyon. 21-year-old Sheehan, head on a swivel, cuts it back. Graham again! Maggie Graham, the super sub.
Look at this pass from Julian. Just thread in Yasmin Ryan, and then they win back the second ball. Delaney Sheehan playing on the shoulder of the defender, getting it into space, and then this is where Delaney Sheehan has made her name in NWSL. Finding the right pass, being patient, slips the ball here. Graham says, thank you very much, I'm 2 for 2. Houston takes the lead by the rookie Maggie Graham.
Marta delivers, Banda sends it across, that is an own goal. Karam's in off Lily Reel in her first pro start. And the Orlando Pride have the lead less than 2 minutes in.
In from Marta, but it certainly beat the line. You can see there wasn't much on it. Really poor marking from Jess Carter, and I feel for real, because once she's facing her own goal, there's not really much she could do in that situation, but look at this. Ali Watt is wide open, the marking is really poor, really, really poor, and that comes from communication. I think Ann-Katrine Berger, in that situation, has to be coming. The ball can't bounce in that area. Once it's in that 6-yard area, that is the goalkeeper's zone, has to be coming out and collecting that.
The reigning goalkeeper of the year, beaten in this instance only by her own team. Marta steps up and delivers. Sends Berger the wrong way, and Orlando 2 goals ahead before halftime.
Sends Ann-Katrine Berger the wrong way. Great composure. No one else you'd want to step up in this moment. And tucks it away. having a player like Marta being able to step up in those pressure moments, because there is pressure. It doesn't matter how much you practice penalties in training every single day. When you're in a game, it's completely different, Mike. When you step up, it's completely different, and it's a high-pressure situation.